It is hot in here. It's because you're in here. Okay, authority, repetition, and identity for society.
Alright, now we gotta do... Oh, you guys want me to roll down the windows?
Please.
Put it on accessory for a second. Future me, leave this in, by the way. Oh yeah, that one doesn't work. Sorry about that. Maybe. Oh, okay.
There we go.
You guys want the sunroof open too?
That can open.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's pretty tough. Ooh, that's bright.
Then we can go on a group together.
All right, now we gotta start this in true podcast fashion, guys.
What's your name? What's your identity?
All right. You turn the light on. What the?
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. What's your political alignment? Yes.
What's your sex?
Future me, make sure to leave this all in, by the way. And if this doesn't look good, I'm blaming you, Coulter.
Blame the Jew, of course.
What?
What? All right.
Yeah, make sure.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the. Oh, I should actually be talking into this, huh?
I thought we just shared that one, by the way. Or do you want me to grab the other mic?
No, it's fine. We're already in too deep. Okay.
I'm always
How-
in too deep.
We're presenting this, by the way.
Oh, hey! What's up? Always making jokes, right, Miss Molly?
Yeah, Miss Molly. It's okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Convos podcast. That's the name of this, by the way. All right. Well, let's start it off, guys. How was everybody's day today?
You know me, Jack Stink.
What about you?
It was pretty good, you know. Pretty good.
I also had a pretty good day today, I gotta say. Ooh, the wind is
names on his phone.
the wind is blowing.
Look at the book report.
Why is it What are you doing? Can you not quit the recording right now?
This is going
Okay, I
great.
don't. All right, so now next part of this, guys, let's talk about everybody's topic. All right, what topic did you guys choose? All right, yeah, let's go with you first.
Okay, my topic
Of this.
is repetition. Is repetition. Is repetition. Is repetition.
Is repetition. Is repetition. Is repetition. Is repetition. Is repetition.
Jack, you wanna discuss your topic?
Alright, my topic was identity for society, because you know me, I'm just out there to live.
My theme was authority. You know, it's a theme that's always interested me, I guess. Now, who wants to go first? I'm talking about their media they chose for their stuff, guys.
I'll go first.
Okay, you go.
One of my ideas came from my great friend Ryder.
Mm-hmm. Great friend.
What was that robot called?
It's called I Can't Help Myself.
Yeah,
What's
that
your
robot
paper, dude?
where
What
it
do
like
you-
scoops up pain infinitely. Another work I chose was
Mhm.
a song, and a short story about repetition.
What was
one
this?
of Ryder's favorite actually.
What was the song?
The song was "Here I Am" by Tom Odell.
Ooh, Tom
Sh-
Waits.
Tom Odell.
Tom Waits. Is
And
very
the
good.
short story was called "The Egg." Is actually Ryder's favorite short story ever.
I'm gonna roll this up just a second.
Give us a minute.
He's edging his window.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So say the fourth one you did.
The
Say
fourth.
the fourth.
I thought okay.
You
The
chose.
fourth one I chose was a theory on
Repetition. 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 Repetition.
All right, so the four I chose for my theme of authority was the one was Joe's Garage by Frank Zappa, really good album. The other one was A Clockwork Orange, the movie specifically, the movie version of it, which is a story though. And then I chose Animal Farm, a really good book, love that book. And then also I chose the game Outlast, a very fun, spooky little horror game. It's very, very interesting. Jack, which ones did you choose?
Jack, which one did you choose?
Jack.
Alright, my little jits.
Okay, we'll move on, I guess.
No, okay.
Hey,
let
hey,
him
hey,
say
don't
it.
skip
Let him
the
say it.
blackout.
Let him say.
Yeah.
Let him say his
Oh
thing.
my God.
Say my name.
Let him say it.
Okay, so I chose for my first one, This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. If you've ever heard that, you would know because Taylor Swift or Taylor Hudson Buyer, whichever you prefer,
Swift. What?
has literally seen it a million times.
Sing
This is me, watch out because here I come. And then the
Okay.
next one I chose was the poem Be
And then we'll
Yourself.
explain it.
The poem embodied the identity for society theme very well by explaining how they wanted to be themselves. Oh yeah, I got you. And
Yeah.
then the next one was the movie Mulan.
That's
And
a pretty good
after
pick.
that,
I remember
the
listening to that in
final
class.
I'll say
one
that's pretty good.
that I chose was the book Divergent.
Ooh, never read that.
That's
Never will
that's a
read
pretty
that.
good choice. Yeah. Okay, I'll just move back up then.
So will I go first to explain mine?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So my first analysis was on the song "Here I Am" by Tom Odell. It's about a guy not being able to get over his ex-girlfriend. You know,
Mhm.
kind of weird, kind of creepy. He walks past like her tower block, her apartment building, and like
Yep.
keeps walking up to her floor, and then eventually he gets trapped in the tower block, like apartment building,
Right. Yeah.
and like he keeps running up the stairs because he somehow keeps falling down to the first floor.
Yeah.
And in the music video, he eventually starts to run down the stairs and fights himself off to like try and stop the repetition
Repetition. 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 Repetition.
or the cycle.
Right, so it ends up breaking that sort of thing.
No.
So that song is basically about repetition,
Repetition.
about being trapped in something.
All right, so I'll go next. So the first one I did was Joe's Garage by Frank Zappa, which the whole album kind of focuses on like censorship, specifically in like music at the time, because during like the 70s or the time period that Frank Zappa like made the album, there was lots of threats of like people in general just trying to kind of censor certain aspects of music and everything, and Joe's Garage was kind of like a parody of that idea and kind of like talking against it, basically. And in the story, because it actually does have a story, basically the guy Joe kind of gets his life ruined because an authority ended up arresting him over music, and then his life just goes on this really, really weird downward spiral. But that's basically the main idea.
Chickens and a dog.
Oh yeah, there's chickens and a dog. 2 chickens and 1 dog.
Yeah. Okay,
Whoa.
Alright, Jack.
Whoa.
Your turn, Jack.
Talk about
Explain your
yours.
first analysis.
Talk about yours, Jack.
Or whichever analysis you want.
Yeah.
Let me break it down for you, Marks. So you see now, in the movie, if you've watched The Greatest Showman, they sing a song called This Is Me. It has a big fat lady who has a beard singing it for something. I don't know why.
Okay.
Probably because she's bad. She's bad.
25 of the most beautiful women in the world.
Alright, I'm recording.
Great, go. Now turn around and go down. Now.
Hello, everybody. We're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that awesome transition. Anyway, we're back at it again. Let's see. The second one we did. Who wants to go first?
My second short analysis was my good friend Ryder's favorite short story, The Egg Theory. The Egg Theory is a short story.
Obviously.
It talks about how a man dies and goes to the afterlife, and he talks to God, which is actually himself. So he is God. God or himself tells him that he will be reincarnated, and he has also been reincarnated as every human ever to live on Earth. So the man gets reincarnated and dies again and talks to himself again, and he will keep being reincarnated over and over as different people from history or from just a normal peasant from like the medieval era until humans go extinct, and that's when he will reincarnate as God. It represents repetition. Repetition.
Repetition. Repetition.
Because he's being reincarnated over and over and over again. Yep.
My next one was Be Yourself or Conform. This was a poem by somebody, but what I do know is that I learned something from it. Okay, I'll describe it, guys. So basically, in the poem, they talk about their feelings to another person and they're not sure if they'll be accepted. And to add context to this, again, my idea and theme is identity versus society. So basically, in this poem, this person is struggling to decide if their identity should be the way they should go to approach this person, or if they should approach in a way of conforming to society. But at the end, they choose identity because they realize if they choose conformity, they won't love themselves anymore. This is a classic identity versus society theme.
Yo, rah.
All right, hello everybody. So for the second thing I chose, it was oh yeah, right, A Clockwork Orange by Stanley Kubrick, which was originally a story, which and I will say he made some pretty interesting decisions with the movie, but kind of besides the point. Basically, Culture just flipped me off, by the way. Anyway, basically it follows the story of a gang leader named Alex who kind of commits acts of what he calls ultra-violence, and essentially throughout the story kind of gets karma for it, basically. And basically the way that the authority oversteps in it is he describes his experience in prison because he ended up murdering somebody. Guys, you might want to be a bit careful up here. Okay. He said that he was like kind of beaten up by like the prison ward, the prison guards and everything, and felt like he was in a human zoo and whatnot. And then essentially throughout the whole thing, he kind of was like pressured into taking this mentally damaging treatment, which ended up severely altering his life afterward. It was called the Ludovico technique, where he basically have your eyes strapped open and they make you watch like really disturbing stuff, which made it so every time he thought of violence, he got sick, basically. That's kind of how the authority oversteps throughout the story and everything. So yeah, pretty cool.
Okay, short analysis 3. My third one was a robot art piece called Can't Help Myself, recommended to me by my good friend Ryder. So basically it's an art piece that represents it's supposed to represent like living in a capitalist society, going to work every day until you're dead, until you can finally stop working. The box it is in is supposed to represent like an office room, and like there's people who can look in and wave at the robot, and the only thing it can do is wave back to the people. Like it can't do anything else but wave. So it represents repetition, because there's also like this red oil that spills all over the floor, and once the oil gets past a certain like spot in the room, there's a robotic arm with a shovel attached to it that has to scoop the oil back into place. The oil is meant to represent blood, and that's why the oil is red. And if you look at it, if you look at pictures of it, there's actually like blood splatter all over the wall. But it's oil. It's meant to represent like working until you're dead, repeating your life until you're dead.
Holmes, all right. My short analysis 3 was the movie Mulan. Mulan. The novel Mulan resembles the theme identity for society through Mulan's struggle to become
Recognized.
in her society to be more than people see her. They see her as a woman in her society. Her culture limits her from being able to do what she wants, and what she wants is to be herself. In one of the songs, she wants to see her true colors shine because she sees her face in the makeup that she's given, and basically she sees that as not her true self, and she really wants to see herself come out, but she'll never be accepted by her family or her culture for who she is truly. So what she decides to do is to become a man so she can break through the society norms that she's been faced with. These societal norms mean that she can't go to war for her father, so she has to dress up as a man. That's why 2026 we have pronouns, because we don't ever know if it's a man or a woman. But back to the point. So basically, she goes and wins the day for China and restores her family's honor and herself.
All right. All right, so for the third one I chose, it was Animal Farm by George Orwell. You probably recognize him for the book 1984, pretty good story. So is Animal Farm. Basically, it follows the story of a group of farm animals who overthrow their tyrannical farm leader, and the pigs, who are the smartest animals of the bunch, end up kind of taking control over everything, and they set up commandments that will help the animals and everything. But over time through the story, they end up kind of overstepping their power, and end up giving less and less rights to the other animals of the farm, and end up becoming more like the humans as the book goes. And they like gaslight the other animals into thinking that the farm life is a lot better than it is and stuff. And they also manipulate the farm animals into thinking that they misremember things, that like certain commandments were a different way when they weren't, like how it was always kind of changed to be against them and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of how the power oversteps in Animal Farm. Yeah, pretty cool. Are we done recording then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's how I'll torture you, David. Number 1, the marrow furnace.
Wanna be the coolest kid on the block? Well, now you can. Introducing Jacktastic stickers. Been around for over a century and a half and have been promoting good vibes, good attitude, good spirituality, and love for all that time. Call 1-888-935-8789 and get 100 stickers for 10,000 easy payments of $10.99. Get yours today.
Side effects may include hair loss, loss of friendships, restraining orders, testing for cancer, AIDS, nausea, vomiting, suicidal thoughts, depression, tangles, diabetes, brain tumors, brain hemorrhages, hair loss, diarrhea, blindness, deafness, tastelessness, COVID-19 tetanus, hantavirus, hey no, hair growth, double chin, receding chin, pimples, loss of breath, stomach ache, pale, pale, chud, incel, red bod, racist, homophobia, lupus, death, yellow fever, chickenpox, red fever, black leg, homosexuality, subscribe to services, death.
One small leap for mankind, one giant leap for Jack Khan.
Oh, yes. Alright, hello everybody. We're under the bridge now.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is crazy. If I jump that, bang my shish. Who wants to go first for their first short analysis one?
I would love to go first. So you right.
You're right, Jack is going first now.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
He's Jack? I guess so. Apparently.
I forgot this guy's name.
So how is your guys'? Oh, okay.
It's going good. How's yours?
Going pretty good. I'm happy.
Hop alone if you feel like a room is out of room.
Wait, that's what I'm doing it on? Isn't that a painting from Minecraft?
Yeah.
Do you not remember what you're doing?
No, I just looked up his name.
Oh.
Well, if it is from Minecraft, it makes it more cinematic.
That's pretty freaking crazy.
Okay, so my fourth short analysis was on a guy named Soren Kierkegaard. Okay, Jack's doing some weird stuff. So, can you not throw rocks at me, please? It kind of
Yes, ma'am.
really hurts.
Oh, my fault.
Okay, so the first one was on Kierkegaard. He wrote a philosophy fighting Plato's philosophy on repetition.
Wait.
It's okay.
Okay, so my fourth one was on a guy named Kierkegaard. Kierkegaard, I think. Basically, Plato says that every day will be the same, like this dark, gloomy, everything will always be the same, that kind of repetition. But Kierkegaard says that every day is repeated, but what you do every day is not repeated. So in repetition, you still have freedom to change the outcome of something, even if it seems like it's always repeating and the day is always the same. It will always be the same, but your actions can always change.
Divergent, right. So in this novel called Divergent, I forgot the author's name, but in the novel, right, there's this woman. Her name is Trish, right? She's about to graduate from like her society in a way. But she has to go to a test. And in this test, she has to see which like category she fits in. Turns out she fits in all of them. And basically this is pretty bad for the society. I don't know why. Because like that's pretty cool to like have all the traits. But for some reason they don't accept that, so she has to hide it, which is her identity being forced away from society's norms. And in this case, she has to go and join a group. And since she can only join one group, that means she can't fully unlock all of her traits because she's being forced to just join one group, which again blocks her identity because of society norms. Right. And then moving on, leading up to like, I want to say later in the book, right? This person, the villain, Janine, a woman, basically talks about her plan of like making sure nobody can do stuff out of the societal norms. Basically turning everybody into NPCs so that they stick to societal norms. And she says this to the two divergents, Trish and I forgot his name. It's her boyfriend's name or something. And
wasp nest.
anyways, moving on. Yeah, that's all it. Hey, Rai, come take your prize.
Oh, hello.
What the
What?
Just fell through the thing. You know what? Screw it. This looks cooler anyway. All right.
There's no honey.
Oh yeah, it's getting.
Yeah, it's a wasp nest.
Alrighty, here. Let me see this again.
Where's the honey?
Hello, everybody. So for my fourth short analysis. Okay. I'm surrounded among friends.
And enemies.
All right, then. So my fourth analysis. Okay, you can stop now. Thank you so much. Right, hold on. I need to think about this for a second. So for my fourth analysis, I chose the game Outlast. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. Pretty fun. Pretty scary for like the first 2 hours, and it kind of gets not scary, but you know, whatever. Besides the point. Anywho, basically the way that the authority oversteps in it, you're very distracting. Basically, in this game, you are a reporter who goes to an abandoned insane asylum in order to like investigate, and through like environmental storytelling and like documents that you find like all around the place, you find that like the company that owned the asylum, called Murkoff, is actually like very terrible. And the way that they overstep their authority, the way that Murkoff oversteps their authority is that they exploit their own patients of the asylum to like gain profit, and they also torture them. And they both kind of go hand in hand because they do it for the same purpose of they basically put the patients through an experiment where they try to summon a spiritual entity type thing, and they basically torture the patients in order to kind of summon it. And yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a big thumbs down. Yeah, that's basically what they do. They torture them for profit. That's it. I don't know. I kind of lost all my train of thought.
What's your guys' least favorite character in the podcast? Mine's probably Ryder. We should someone has a mic, the one in the middle, and we can follow, be all tough. So last we have why we chose our themes. Mm-hmm. So basically, authority, repetition, and identity in society. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I chose repetition because, if you look close enough, you start seeing similarities between people, and it's really interesting. You can see why someone acts that way or something. And also there's theories on repetition and not just repetition. For example, the Big Bang isn't just the end to a universe, but it isn't just the start of the universe, but it was also the end of a universe. So every time there's a Big Bang, a universe ends and new one is created, and it keeps going and going. And also stardust, everything's made of it. So something blows up, and then eventually, sometime, it'll reform into something else.
So that's pretty cool,
Jack, that's all you, man.
What's up?
Can you not? Oh, okay, sure. Alright, Malwarebytes.
Moving on from the ruffians. Okay. So basically why I chose the theme identity versus society was like this. So one day I was thinking to myself, I could
Just gotta make sure this side's.
You're a little deer, aren't you? Okay. Alright, so basically one day when I was thinking to myself, my thing could be identity versus society because I'm so weird.
I thought you said use Gemini.
Yeah, I thought you said use Gemini.
Yeah, in the unseen footage, you said you used Gemini.
I swear you said you used Gemini.
Yeah, didn't you say use Gemini?
No, I don't think I did.
Maybe you said ChatGPT.
ChatGPT or Gemini, one of the two. Definitely one of the two.
That's what you said.
One of the two.
No.
That's fine.
No.
I mean, we know what he did.
Yeah,
Moving on. Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. So basically, it came to me like a vision. Like I was the Jew of all Jews. Jesus. I was like Jesus. I was a prophet. It came to me in a dream. Jack, you must choose the red or the blue pill. One was identity versus society, and one was... I don't even know what it was. But what I chose in the end was identity versus society because
Gemini said it.
Because I'm a straight shooter like Michael Jordan, and I shoot ballers. And this was a baller, in fact. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. All right. And since I chose this, I was like, what am I going to use for my little pieces of literature? I was like, okay.
So we asked Gemini.
So basically, I was like, I like the movie Mulan. It's pretty cool. There's a woman. She does her own thing. I'm my own thing. I was like, hey, she could be a part of it. And then I was like, what else should I pick? Mm-hmm. Right.
So we asked Gemini.
And then I was like, oh, I watched this really cool movie. It was called
Gemini
Mulan. And I was like, oh, that will work. And then I read this book called Divergent, and it was pretty good. Pretty good.
Why are you scrolling?
It's pretty fire.
I just got bored, sorry.
Type shish, right? And so basically, I chose my next thing, which I wanted to do some poetry because I'm kind of like the new, whatchamacallem, William Shakespeare, like Shake Tua. Right, and then I picked that because it just made sense for my little theme.
I just had to make sure.
You guys are very distracting.
Stuff in my pocket. Won't go again.
Right, and then if I can remember this straight, because I'm a straight shooter, straight baller. Real straight goer. Yeah, real straight. So I picked the song "This Is Me." If you've ever seen that one movie called The Greatest Showman, probably have because of a certain pull up in an image editor. This person called Taylor Hudson-Byler sings the songs every day.
I don't have an image of Taylor Hudson-Byler.
Look it up on the internet. You can find pictures.
We have Instagram.
I know
rather.
this is. It's just the audio picks the best of it's my bad.
Thank you. But yeah, pull up a picture editor. Yeah, that person, if you've ever heard any of those songs, thanks to her, she made a playlist of Miss Bowley's. So yeah, I was like, pretty cool song. Represents like identity versus society. And that's about it. Here you go.
For the first one, I like the song and I listened to that one guy a lot.
That one guy.
Who's
this
that one guy?
Tom Odell. The second one, my good friend Ryder really loves the egg theory and like everything's about. He really believes in like we're all the same person.
I do not.
My third one, another inspiration by Ryder. Like I knew the robot existed, but he just said I should do it. And the fourth one, I went to the library in Billings. Your turn, Ryder.
Huh?
You already went.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Why you chose your talk?
So the reason why I chose my theme of authority is because it was one that I was already pretty familiar with and one that I was pretty interested in. And the 4 pieces of media I chose because, again, I was pretty familiar with them and whatnot. And I also really liked them. And they fit very well within the theme of authority. Like, all of them provided very good information.
Good.
Exactly. Exactly. So they were all overall pretty good picks, and I really enjoyed it. So
I really like my theme. It was really cool, and I really enjoyed picking the topics and writing about them.
Where'd you come from, little one?
And the video.
Video? No, I want to have the final
okay.
Final word.
Final word.
My evil twin, bad weather friend. He always wants to start when I want to begin. It scares me so, like I scare myself with that book of Nostradamus up upon my shelf. Playing hangman till the morning light, doing donuts on the neighbor's lawn, then sleep all through the day. Get up and slide again. I can hear some siren somewhere, but I don't know why. My evil twin runs home again. Searchlights look for an alibi, but I'll be home by Here he comes again, my evil twin. My friends have seen him hiding underneath my skin. Who cut the arm off the voodoo doll that resembles a Republican president? I hate to see you leave, 'cause I have grown so grateful for the blame you say